Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Godzilla Battle Line video, and today we have another unit to go over that I neglected to showcase in my previous video on how to take down the meta. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, you're just using meta units to take down the meta. I don't think, all of the units that were in here were meta, wherever the deck was. I think it was just a pretty decent showcase of things were halfway good. I mean, these three right here are meta for sure, but these other ones I don't think are very meta. But regardless, I'll show you one that actually is super good at countering the meta. It's this guy right here, Godzilla Tokyo version. This is a character that when they released, I said they're probably not really good right now. But the more characters that get added that this dude is immune to, the better. And you know what he's immune to? Void Ghidorah. Completely immune to Void Ghidorah. So, let's take a look at his introduction real quick. On deployment, its self-destruct resistance nullifies explosive damage. It is immune to stun, slow, burning, acid, knockback, freeze, and wounded effects from enemy units. So this was updated when Shimo came out, and this was updated when the new King Ghidorah came out for freeze and wounded. It is immune to the drawing effect of King Ghidorah 2018 Antarctic version. It is immune to the pull effect of Scar King. It is also immune to damage and effects from effect battle pieces such as Dimension Tide and Unmanned Train Bomb, and Ghidorah, or Void Ghidorah. However, it is not immune to Shinden's Compel effect, an offensive unit that is immune to most effects and can advance without interference from enemy units. Its primary advantage is that it can continue to attack while ignoring effects such as stun and slow. It also has self-destruct resistance, so it can be safely deployed without considering the timing of explosive damage. It does not have resistance to -1, because that is an on-spawn explosion, not an on-death explosion, which is a self-destruct. So that's not a self-destruct for -1, that's an on-spawn. That still works on this guy. And he's immune to stun and slow. So he is immune to Mothra 2019 slow. He is immune to Scar King stun. He is immune to Operation Taba stun. He is immune to Void Ghidorah. He is immune to Dimension Tide. He is not immune to Ultima placing the defense down, however. He's immune to a lot. He's immune to a lot of things. I definitely think he is a breakout star. He's one that I neglected to mention. He's totally skipped my mind. And then in the comments, you guys were like, what about Godzilla 1954? And I was like, holy shit, like, you're totally right. I totally spaced on him. Another character that I definitely spaced on is regular Mothra Imago. I mean, we're not going to talk about it too much, but regular Mothra Imago 2019, with the special move, you can heal 5% of maximum HP every second for 15 seconds. This will also get around most Void Ghidorahs. Eventually, there comes a point where, like, maybe your Mothra Imago, I mean, it's always going to do the 5%, but maybe your guys are just too weak and the Void Ghidorahs are just stronger than this 5%, but this is also a good way to mitigate Void Ghidorah. So, we are going to take this Godzilla 1954 into maybe a ranked match or two and see how he performs. His attack speed is 3, mine's level 15, his search range is 55, his reach is 55, he almost has 1,000 damage. He has 1,000 damage after some of my, what are these, studio abilities on him. Movement speed is 15, he's immune to all that stuff, his health is just under, I mean, my health on him is over 5,000 because of the abilities. We're going to take him into the arena. We're going to just use him. If the enemies have Void Ghidorahs, great. Hopefully we can showcase him. If they don't, maybe they have Scar Kings or other effects that we can kind of showcase that he's going to be working against. So, either way, we're going to showcase him, and we're just going to let you guys form your own opinions on if you want to put him on your team or not. I'm a DeWinner. DeWinner's good. They're a good team. They're a good player. They're using an Evangelion lead. I'll see when we meet again. So I don't know what that's about. But if they have Void Ghidorah, which they might, because they're a pretty strong player, they're a meta player, we're going to be able to showcase it. Okay, so look, even better. They have a Scar King. I'm going to show you the anti-stun. So we'll do Godzilla 1954 here. We'll do Mothra 2019 right here. That's the -1 explosion. It's going to hit, but he wasn't immune, or he was immune to the stun, so you can see that. So mine went down pretty easily because, I mean, obviously this guy's levels are really good. But at least we got to see it really quickly what that 54 is able to do. Our -1's going to come in, kill these guys. Fantastic. So we're just now going to keep playing normally. But at least we got to showcase 54 ever so briefly. I don't really want to place my Ultima yet, but I am going to place Ghidorah before this Mothra dies. We'll do Ultima here. We don't really need to 54 yet. 54 we only really kind of want after the fact of, like, we see a stunner on the field or we see a void is about to get used, right? So while this guy's distracted on us, we are going to place 54 here. Oh, the Ride Ghidorah. You don't really see the Ride Ghidorah very often. We'll do Mothra right here. Was it Shin Godzilla Orthopedic? Yeah. And this guy's really fast. That's a pretty big problem with him. He's got the 3-second attack speed, and he's pretty fast. If he's on his own, he's going down, like, for sure. If he lives, he lives. If he dies, he dies. That's just how it goes. All of them are in the water there. Let's do Terrestrius now, even though I think maybe that was not the right move. Wow, he just took our guy down super quickly, huh? Yeah, it's over for us, I think. So we're going to lose him there. We don't have enough energy for really anything else. The Scar King's going to keep getting us. Stun them up. Get some big damage there. He's focused on our leader with the Ultima. No, he's not actually, which is good. We got him to distract on the Mothra. So there's a -1 in the water right there. Fantastic. Are you kidding me? We had our guys go down? Kill that guy. Kill that guy. We'll have his -1 in a second. I mean, there it is. Killed out of his -1 with mine, and our Ultima is still up. That's hilarious. He doesn't seem like he has a Void Ghidorah. We have Void Ghidorah, so we can always just play that. But it doesn't seem like he does. So I feel like there's not really a whole lot of reason to play the 1954 Godzilla. Let's just wait for this Ultima to come down. Now let's hit the Void. He's going to rush them all up at us. But I think we're going to be able to kill most of them out before they do big damage on us. Yep. So then we have him waddling over. Okay, look. They have the Chibis. That's fine because the Chibis have stunning capabilities. So we could at least show, or we would have been able to show that we don't get stunned up. But we did not, he did not live that long. It's the problem with trying to showcase some characters and, like, I have a little bit lower levels on them, because normally my levels on my units are pretty good, but in a weird instances like this, you know, it's just he's a lower level character I never really used, who just happens to be having some meta relevance right now. He has a decent enough AoE, which is good. We killed their Scar King. I'm gonna kill some of these guys out. There's the Rodan. Kill the singular. What's his name? Stun immune on -1. This is a really close match. We've had him on you know, we've been playing crazy defense this whole time against this guy. There's his -1. I don't even think this -1 was in the water. But we are cleaning up right here. Wow. Wow. Oh, he's really trying to get us with that. With the, what's his name? The Ride Ghidorah. Let's get some indestructibles. Wow, excellent battle. We honestly, I didn't even think we did a really good job of showcasing Godzilla 54 in that, but that was a really good battle, so I'm keeping it in. Goji MVD. I'm pretty sure Goji MVD is a halfway decent player. They are using Final Wars, so I am expecting some other meta schlock in this deck. We are going to definitely hit them with a Void. He probably will try to heal out of it. That's fine. Our Void is going to be doing a pretty good amount of damage. That little group of guys he's got right there. He's healing out of it still. Let's do a stun here on the King Ghidorah. That's a GMK, and that is the Final Wars. So we're just going to detonate on them and make sure we kill this Final Wars before it reaches our lead. There's a Gigan. The Gigan's going to have stuns. So watch, we'll do Tokyo Bay here. Wow, he didn't kill that guy. He's like barely any health, but oh, immune to stuns. Boom, killed that guy. Fantastic. There's his Godzilla Ultimate with the red dust. We're gonna ping this GMK Kill him, one shot. Boom. See, he's got that defense down still. There's his 91 and his, what is that called? Ultima. Let's use our Ultima here. We can do our -1 again in the water. He's pulling our Ultima in, but we're able to get that damage on. Fantastic. We have our 61 here. Oh, it doesn't matter. They're just passing ships in the night right here, apparently. I'm trying to wait for a good opportunity to showcase not 1961, 1954, but I don't have the energy for it at the moment. I want to place him in front of this guy, in front of the guy, so the guy doesn't grab me. I can place him anyway, though. This guy's getting some good hits on me. He's got an ultimate in there. No, it's fine. And we get a little bit of an AoE right here. I don't know if this AoE on him is hitting that other ultimate, but we certainly hit that GMK for a decent amount of damage, which is good. Our Mothra's gonna die. We're gonna get our energy back. There is his Final Wars. We are going to take it down with the Void. He's got the Life Force scales, not super worried about that because we are going to show up with Ultima and get some extra hits on, which is going to be fantastic for us. And he will die in a second. This guy's got the defense down. Ultima takes away the shields from him. Get some sun resist over there. Not that we really need it. We'll do 54 here just to be a body blocker. I think is probably good. Who is that? I can't even see GMK again. So like 1954, even at level 15, is like kind of holding his own against some of these stronger units, but it's not exactly like the best at it. I mean, he's only level 15 and this guy has a bunch of level 30s, it seems, right? So obviously it's not going to be the best counters to it, but he's holding out pretty well. I mean, let's place him here to help out with this what's his name, this other Ghidorah. Oh, and I can't use my hit of immunity because we're moving. There's his Ultima. See, he's also realized that we are not we're going to keep using Void on his Final Wars as it keeps coming. There's these two guys right here. They're going to have to move up. We're going to hit with a -1. Detonate. Let's put a heal on them. Boom. We totally survived his -1 because we got the invincibility. We're up in his face. There is 1960 or 1991 again. We'll put Tokyo Bay version right over here. Ah, come on. He's moved him here. We got some good optics right here. We got 1951 on base right here. He can't stun him. He can't really do too much to him except for just half the power through him. And I think we can lock it in here. We can put burning on the enemy lead. I mean, I'm a little dangerous for a -1 explosion right here, but I think we can get away with it. Excellent battle. This is honestly just becoming me running the gauntlet of like rank 66 players this video, trying to use Godzilla 1954. So I hope you're just enjoying the battles. Alright, I've literally been at this for like an hour and a half, and I haven't seen a single Void Ghidorah. So the two battles you get on this video are the two battles that you're gonna get. I promise you that Void Ghidorah does not work on Godzilla 1954. I really wanted to show you guys, but I haven't run into anyone that's with him. He's immune to stun. He's immune to on-death explosions, so Burning Godzilla, the Angels, if anyone's using the Angels. He's immune to freeze. There are some Shimos running around. He's immune to wound. He's immune to all kinds of stuff. Acid, slow, stun. So he adds a whole lot of utility to your deck. I think the worst part about him is his attack speed. I think he attacks way too slow, and I think his search range is a little bad. I would probably, if I wanted to make him a more meta counter, I'd probably give him like a 2.4 to 2.6 attack speed. I'd probably bring his search range to like 70 and maybe his reach to like 65. A little bump to health, a little bump to damage probably wouldn't hurt him either. I'd probably actually bring his speed down some so that he stays with the with my push a little bit more regularly, because sometimes he can get caught out alone, and when he's alone, he's not going to be the tank that you really want him to be. He's kind of just a really good utility piece that is totally immune to most things in the meta right now. Obviously, he's not immune to Rio. He's not immune to Final Wars. He is immune to stuns, and he is immune to Void Ghidorah. So if you have this guy at a high enough level, I think he's an extremely reasonable pick to want to use him on your team. That is what I have for you guys today. I feel kind of bad because I don't think that the videos were, or the battles were good enough showcases, but I'm just trying to get my point across that he's a really good option if you got him. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye.